guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a very quick side quest video. I usually don't do them, but this time around it was a pretty straightforward one, so I thought, you know what, let me do that and share with you some options of the boss that is going to be Ultron. So jumping right into it, you are going to be locked out as per your progression in the game. So if you are Thronebreaker, you will only get to levels of Thronebreaker. I am Valiant, so I can get to the maximum threat level, so it will be locked as per your progression. Now there are going to be three parts when you jump into the quest. The most right one that you're looking at right now on your screen is going to be a mystic path with enhanced parry that gives 25% gain to power gain to you once you parry the opponent. And there's fight and flight, so every 12 seconds the defender will gain an unstoppable buff for 4 seconds, and if you're away from the defender you are going to get that instead. But the tricky one is cosmic shielding, so the defender will not take any damage when you have 2 or more unique buffs. So the whole idea around this path is keep your buffs less, play away from the unstoppable, and you should be good. Now you can use Saga champions like I am using She-Hulk here, so I can get some extra objectives from the solo ones, but it's up to you, it's not really required. So what we're going to do one fight from each part to just look at the nodes and how they work and what kind of champions are good, and then we're going to jump into the boss fights. Now path number 2, that is going to be in the middle, starting off with Wolverine. That is going to have Feeling Blessed with regeneration, Unyielding Assault, and Reinvigorated Unblockable. So when a defender will gain a regen effect, they also gain Precision passive, granting them 60% crit chance for 8 seconds. So to make it easy, you need to have a heal block on the opponent on whole times, otherwise after throwing a special attack they will go unblockable, so that is going to be annoying. I just used Til Deathless here and it was quite easy in the end to take down Wolverine. The other two champions are Namor and also Rogue. And the final top path is going to be the cosmic one with Captain Marvel, Hercules, and Cersei at the end of it, Cersei being the most annoying fight. The nodes are going to be Fury, so when you will strike the opponent, they are going to have a 10% chance to trigger a Fury for 8 seconds, granting 100% attack. Node number 2 is going to be Long Distance Eternity, so while you're far away the defender's Fury Unblockable will be paused, so you have to be near them. And underhanded comments for each debuff for each buff on the defender, you will have your ability accuracy reduced by 30%. So just be careful about that, the more there is going to be buffs on the defender, your ability accuracy will reduce, but that doesn't really come into effect and you can take out these defenders quite easily. Use any champions that you want. I like to bring in a full deathless team then to get some objectives also done in between. But here you are, we have taken out Captain Marvel. So those are all the 3 parts. I'm just showing you one fight each, and we are gonna look ahead and look at 4 different options to take down the boss that is going to be Ultron. Now the boss fight is going to be against Ultron. The nodes are going to be Berserker's Barrage, the best defense, Can't Touch This, and Fatal Fury. So with Can't Touch This, there is a 50% chance to evade all basic attacks from Ultron. With best defense, that is also further increased by 20%, and also whenever Ultron is going to evade you, he is going to get a power gain on himself. And while the defender does not have a regen, they will gain an indefinite fury every 5 seconds. So lots of damage, lots of furies, lots of evades, and when you get him down to 15%, he will gain an indefinite 200% fury passive and an indestructible for 12 seconds. Now there are quite a few champions that you can take him out with. I am going to show you a few Saga options, then a few non-Saga options. So Serpent is a Saga option. So in the beginning you have to play slow. You can just play with parry, medium, light, medium, then use a parry again and use a heavy attack and rinse and repeat that until you get an SP1. Once you have an SP1, you throw that out, the fear will be applied to Ultron, and then you don't have to worry about the evade because Serpent counters the evade really well, and he is also a Saga champion. And once you get him down to 15%, there is going to be an indestructible charge. Just wait for it to run out and get your specials ready, and in the end finish off the fight with your big doozy special, and there goes Ultron. Bye. Moving on to option number 2, another really cool option is going to be Knull. Again, I'm using medium, light, mediums only. You can also use medium, mediums only, because anything that is from the sword is not evadable, so the evade fails. So yeah, you can do that. I'm just going to build up to SP1s and then throw my SP1 out, and that should keep Ultron in his place, and the evade should fail. But again, it's such a quick and it's such a fun fight with all the degens going on that you bring Ultron down very quickly. Knull is also going to be a saga attacker, so he is also going to help you towards the objectives. So for me, it was just spamming SP1s and it kind of worked out for me. Again, you can bring in other champions too. Just anybody with an anti-evade should work against Ultron. Just play slow, and at 15%, when Ultron is down to 15%, there is going to be an indestructible, and you just have to wait it out. Just be careful about the Furies and that evade, but if you have an evade counter, you should be good. There is the indestructible gone, and here is another SP1, and boom, he is out. Option number 3 is going to be Odin. Now, I took Odin up to rank 2 when I had to do the Worthy Gods Karina challenge. Now, he is super amazing in other parts of the game as well. So, I just knocked him down to get 2 Odin Force, and then trying to build up to an SP1. I don't know why I'm so impatient. As soon as I have an SP1, I can parry, throw my SP1. Then I have True Strike. Now once I have True Strike, I don't need to worry about the evades at all. I just need to stay near him so the the True Strike does not run out. And yeah, once I throw my SP2, that's not only going to do huge damage, that is also going to refresh that True Strike, so I can have it up for the whole game. Yeah, and that's about it. That's how you take out Ultron. And boom, he is down to 34%. And we're going back in again. Just slowly building up to that SP2. Oh man, I love the damage from Odin in all of these fights. Here we are, SP2. Well, made a mistake there. Here's another SP2, but he's got the indestructible buff and he healed up a little bit, so we have to just play around it and we should be able to take him down. There is going to be one more option at the end of the video, so check that out, guys. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and let me know if you want me to do more side quest breakdowns. I will be doing the saga incursions next with different champions, different teams, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you on the next video, guys. Have a good one. Bye.